Yo, we're back in. Welcome back to the podcast. This is We Didn't Say That. I think we totally forgot to do that.
Oh my goodness, stop complaining. Stop complaining. Your woman is showing.
I'm not complaining. No one's complaining about nothing. This neon light is brighter than hell. I'm going to sit up in front of it, block it. What's going on, dude?
I'm wondering how much Big A probably thinks about you in his personal life.
I think they think about me a lot because whenever they have a day off, like whenever Big A and his wife, because they only take days off together, because that's really, like, cool. Even though he complains about her constantly.
Dude, they love each other.
They'll go out and they'll, like, do things. Like, last time they had a day off, they went up to, like, they drove 2 hours to this city in Ohio where there's a street. It's, like, called Gay Hitler or something. I'm not kidding.
What?
Hitler Gay or Gay Hitler. It was a...
They
like
drove 2 hours to take a picture of the sign?
Yeah, and Big A convinced his wife by saying, "Let's do it for Caleb." Dude, it's beyond crazy. There's something in the water.
They drove 2 hours.
It makes me.
To take a picture
It made me wildly
They
uncomfortable.
drove 2 hours to take a picture of you on their off day, dude. That makes me uncomfortable.
It made me. Well, how the fuck do you think it made me feel,
so
Jack?
uncomfortable.
Dude, it was crazy.
I'd be yelling.
The fact that he told me that too, I'm like, pause, dude. That's gay. I never do anything for another guy.
Do you remember? So one of my coworkers got fired.
Yeah.
And I go to take care of one of my residents, and in their room they have a picture of her, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Picture of a coworker?
Yeah, that got fired.
Whoa, what? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
dude.
Say that again?
So this coworker I had got fired, and then like
Nice.
the next week I go into one of my residents' rooms, and they have a picture of her up.
Like in memoriam
No,
of their
in like
firing?
in like a fucking picture frame, dude.
That's so weird.
That's crazy. Thank you. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
That's strange. And did
Oh,
anyone
awesome.
else say anything about it? Or they're just like, it is what it is. The old lady misses this person.
That's what they said, and I said, "Nah, you're an insane person. I'm yelling at you."
Maybe they told that old lady that the person died. They were like, no, they passed away. The aide died. And the old woman was like, of course,
No.
everyone's
They
dying.
no-showed twice, dude,
And died?
and no longer work there.
Wow.
Top nut Caleb. That's what they call him.
That's what happens.
Big old
That's
top
what happens
nut.
when you agree to a job and you no-show twice. You lose it.
Hey, at least they
That's
didn't
fair.
drive 2 hours for that. Take a picture of a
Yeah. No, it's way worse. Mine is way worse. Trust me. You don't think I know. You don't think I know this.
You should call the police.
We're getting close.
You should call the police. Does
We're
he ask
getting
where
close.
you live? Does he know where you live?
Fuck no. And I put, if I have to put my address for anything, I don't put mine. I put my parents.
You're gonna get something in the mail.
Yeah, they're going to go in there.
You're gonna give Big A.
Big A's going to end up breaking into my parents' house and get pieced up. My dad's going to come out of the basement like a demon, like, bah!
Does your dad carry?
Fuck yeah, dude. There's so
Yeah.
many guns in the house.
Did your dad carry in public?
No.
Ah,
I don't think so. I hope not.
he definitely does. Dude, he goes to rallies. He's
He
definitely
used to.
carrying in public.
He used to. He
Wait,
used to
what's-
carry in public when he was on the force.
Dude, your dad still carries in public.
He would carry out in public. We'd go to like Dick's Sporting Goods. He'd be like grabbing something, his gun would show, and people would just walk away. Dude, people get so nervous when they see a gun in public. I don't understand it.
Yeah, dude, if I see someone shunned by God with a gun, I'm gonna be scared.
Someone in public, like you're standing behind someone like
No,
at a
like,
restaurant and they're grabbing
they
their
have
food.
hair, it's no big deal.
But if they're bald,
If they're bald, it's a concern.
yeah, bald people with a gun. Bald people already have nothing to lose. So an armed person with nothing to lose is arguably the scariest reality.
You should have to wear a wig if you're bald and want to carry openly.
Well, you should be required by law to wear a wig if you're bald. Period.
So people can snatch them.
No, so we don't have to constantly be reminded by people's shiny bald heads. I'm
Dude, if
sick
you
of
were
it.
bald and someone snatched your wig, would you fire? Would you fire?
Thank God bullets are faster than people, dude.
So
as soon as they turn, I would just get the shot ready, hit them in the back of the head. Nice. They'll drop. I'll get my wig back. Anyone, I turn around after I put my wig on. Anyone smiling or recording, they're getting shot in their head too.
If you could get a wig,
I'm shooting people in their head from across the street with a pistol, just like.
If you could get a wig, would you keep it your hair color?
Yeah.
You wouldn't get like purple.
Fuck no, dude.
Dude, you should rock a purple.
I want people to mistake me. I don't want any misunderstandings, Jack. That's a scary road to go down.
Purple hair?
Fuck yeah, dude. They were the most marginalized people.
You should do it.
A black lesbian with purple hair, dude.
You should be
the most marginalized group of all time.
You should be a straight Asian guy with purple hair, dude.
Well, this is what I'm saying, guy. White guys need to start appropriating lesbian culture. It'll be the coolest thing.
Dude.
Yes, no, trust me. You guys, that's what you need.
They're appropriating men.
Yeah, I know, and you need
lesbians are becoming men.
I know, and what you need to do is start pretending to be them.
Pretending to be men?
Yeah, anything they do that
we are them.
You need to eat the foods that they eat. You need to watch the shows that they watch. No, you're not watching Empire, dude. Watch Empire.
No.
What would happen is if you emulated lesbians today, you would become a black man.
That's gross. I don't want to emulate lesbians.
You just said being a black person's gross?
No, being a lesbian. It's gross.
You are a lesbian right now.
I'm not watching
You're
Empire.
obsessed with
You're
women.
You're not going to convince me to watch Empire.
Dude, just
You're
watch Empire,
obsessed
dude.
With Empire.
Just watch Empire.
Shut up. Every day with you're gay if you don't watch Empire. Dude, Empire's gay.
Listen, let's not pretend like you didn't text me the other day. All these space jams aren't at work, and I'm here by myself, okay? So let's take a step back, Mike.
What did I say?
You called black people Space Jam. You said this fucking thing.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
You said all these space jams.
That's insane.
I'm
never
not
heard
getting
that
any
one.
work.
I've never heard that one.
Oh, you sent it to me, so.
I clearly didn't.
Yeah, you did. Remember, you texted me about the sexy dog, and then you texted me about a bunch of space jams at work, dude. It's degenerative behavior. I'm here for it, but don't pretend like you're not doing it. You know what pisses me off, too, about that? It's the same energy when people are like, I had too much to drink.
What the fuck was that?
It was one of these animals sneezing.
No, dude. It got dark and light.
Oh, my God, dude. Quit pretending like you don't know we're in an active power shortage in my apartment all the time, dude. See how many fucking lights are on?
Dude, you have so many
there's so much power being drained constantly. And there's a fully functioning business upstairs, dude. There's a barber shop.
Your rent's probably off the charts for no reason.
It's like $2,000.
I mean, not rent. I mean, electric bill.
Yeah, it's $2,000, dude. Fucking crazy. The cops keep showing up. They think I'm growing weed.
Is that actually what your electric bill? How much is it?
No, dude, it's not fucking If it was $2,000, everything
$300?
it would be all the lights would be off.
Is it $300?
No, I don't.
$800?
I don't think I pay AEP. I do the gas and the Wi-Fi. I think it also might be prorated into our rent. I could be wrong.
That's why
though.
your rent's $8,000.
Yeah, that's why we have to keep stealing to live here.
Renter's insurance is $8,000 a month for his.
What did you even do? Someone just asked us what we even did for the Black Lives Matter movement. I took fucking cops pepper sprayed me, dude. I went to the George Floyd rally
All
and
Caleb
I got pepper
did
sprayed.
was he changed his bio or his Instagram picture to all black. That's what Caleb did. I didn't do shit.
See, this is the bullshit.
I actually made an NBA 2K player.
No, Michael just screamed Space Jams and said "fuck Empire" literally 2 minutes ago. You think he did anything for the Black Lives Matter movement?
I like the show.
I got pepper sprayed.
I watched the show. You've never been pepper sprayed in your life.
I've been pepper sprayed, dude. I was pepper sprayed by cops. You know what I did? I'm a dumbass.
If you approach the cop, they just
okay.
punch you in your mouth.
Listen. I'll tell you the protest story. So it was the day after the big national George Floyd protest kicked off. So I was like, holy shit! If they're going on the next day, let's go. It was me and my ex-girlfriend, right? So we were driving down, and we could see where it was starting. Like, people were, like, parking their cars on, like, this bridge and shit and, like, getting out. But I was like, fuck that. Let's find out where it is. So I'm driving around in my car now. It was still a piece of shit then. I'm driving it. We're in, like, downtown, and we're seeing, like, tons of people on the sidewalk, and there's not a lot of cars driving. So I'm like one of the only cars driving.
Nice.
Dude, it gets to the point where I find myself stuck and forced to drive. There's people now who are walking behind my car. This is the craziest. I thought I was going to get arrested, dude.
Dude, what? You drove through
So,
a rally
no, it
and you
gets
acted
way
like
worse.
you were part
Listen,
of
it gets way worse. I act like I was part of it. Dude, I almost started a fucking riot. Listen.
You were in a car.
Listen. I had my car, right? And it was a four-way intersection, okay? On the other side of the intersection, it was both sides of the road were filled with cops, right?
Okay.
And behind me, I'm now leading a charge of like 2,000 protesters, dude.
Why?
I don't know what happened because I was the only car on the street. Dude, as soon as I was passing, people from the sidewalk started walking behind my car, like and like flooding the streets. And I was like, oh shit, this is not good.
No, it's not.
And so what happens is when the cops see my car approaching, they see fucking 500 people walking behind me. So now they start approaching. So now they're halfway in the middle of the road, dude. And the protesters are behind me. So now what's happening are people are walking. They're like meeting the cops, right? And I'm like maybe 10 feet away from the cops with like my car. It's fully fucking running and everything. I'm like, yo, they're going to think I'm going to just try to hit them.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to be like,
they
definitely, there were people who had guns pointed at me, I'm sure. Like, if they had like a sniper or whatever the fuck, they would definitely have their sights on me, being like, if he accelerates, take him, just pump that car full of bullets. So I was like sitting out there and I was starting to honk at people. I was like, get the fuck out! I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I ended up being able to, because the cops like push these protesters back, so I can't get out.
Oh, maybe the cops are coming to your defense.
I don't know. I was just.
You're talking shit about the cops and they saved you from the mob, dude. Are you kidding me?
They didn't save me. No, I started pushing people out of the way with my car. I just let it creep, and I was just turning right and slowly creeping, and people were moving out of my way.
Your brakes don't.
Dude, well, a cop hit my car. When I drove past, hit my fucking car, dude. Hit my bumper.
Hand?
No, with his fucking club.
Nice, dude.
It sounded like it was louder than fuck from the inside of my car.
You should have reversed and said that wasn't very nice.
I should have reversed and then I should have popped the UE and just hit them all.
You should have pit maneuvered him.
Yeah, I should have. I should have pit maneuvered that cop who was on foot.
Pit anyone you want, Caleb.
It's true, you can.
Dude, I want to see someone.
It was bad.
I want to see the cops use that double leg kick move in real life.
Yeah. Well, the cops almost used it on me, dude. They were like they were pissed.
Sick,
they were yelling, dude. There was a couple cops who had like they were like, you could tell they were not shooting bullets, but they were pointing their guns at my car like, calm the fuck down, guys.
Imagine if
so disrespectful.
Imagine if a police officer double leg kicked it right into your ex-girlfriend's tits, dude. That would have been terrible.
Just collapsed her fucking rib cage, broke her spine.
Killed her. Yeah, dude, that would have sucked. Dude.
Time for a new girlfriend. Sounds like it's time for a new girlfriend. She's broken. Send her ass back to Virginia. Fuck that.
You're not allowed in that state anymore, dude. Shut up. You can't talk shit about a state you're not allowed to live in.
Yes, I can. That's the whole point of not being allowed in a state.
You're not allowed.
And it's not that I'm not allowed.
Banished, dude.
I can go to Virginia, but I know, like,
not without punishment.
Yeah, I'm gonna get arrested. So it is what it is. Whatever. Fuck them. It's not even that good of a state anyways. And everyone wants to pretend like Virginia's...
What? It's a state of lovers.
Yeah, everyone wants to say that. Virginia actually has the highest rate of domestic abuse. So you tell me.
Who are you to say what love is, dude? Shut the hell up, bro.
Hey Siri, what state has the highest amount of domestic abuse?
If you think it could be serious, ask me to call emergency services or someone you trust.
Do it.
No, come on, bro. See, this is where Siri's all woke and doesn't want to answer these questions. Then you go to fucking Google.
No, dude, you just don't say it right. You just say, Siri, you dumbass.
What state has the most domestic violence cases? Let's see. Oklahoma.
Obviously, dude.
God damn it. Don't be...
Damn, being a woman in Oklahoma sucks.
Yeah, don't talk about if
you hurt or you dodging tornadoes and your husband.
Holy shit.
Sucks.
Well, not even just women, dude. The rates of domestic violence are pretty even. It's 50% of women are getting it and 40% of men are getting it.
That's
so
even,
it's just
that's fine.
It's
that's
Fight
just
Club.
valid.
That's just Fight Club.
The thing is, it's even rates. Who cares?
And it's probably, let's be honest, it's definitely higher in men, but men are just not admitting to it. 40% of men who get hit admit to it.
Yeah, the other 60% beat the shit out of him. Every man's getting hit.
Man gets punched in the face by a woman, and all he does is this. You go, I could have had you, bitch. And she's like, I literally punched you in your face. You're not a man.
You go, I eat those.
Like, bitch, I'll fucking flatline you. That's one thing that I'm not scared to do. Everyone is walking around, they're scared to threaten women. I'm not scared to threaten a woman. I accosted an Indian woman at a Costco recently.
You're really proud of that.
These things had to be done.
Proud of accosting that Indian.
I'm just saying, this is the most recent. This is like not that long ago.
I'm proud that
it's
you
like
didn't
6
drop
days
a
ago.
bad word on him. I'm proud that you didn't call him a bad word.
I couldn't think of anything fast enough. And I'm just glad that the Costco queen with the giant tits wasn't there if I did say something.
Queen, dude.
Yes, she is, dude. You stare at her. You say creepy things to her.
Joke's on you, I do that to every woman I've ever met. So.
Take pictures, you video them. When
When
women have small tits, they don't even exist to me.
I know. You have a weird thing with tits. Were you a formula baby?
No.
Were you a formula baby kid?
No, I wasn't a formula baby. That's why I have a thing for tits. Do you not like boobs? Are you gay?
I do like boobs, but just not on your level. You don't care how. You want them to be too big.
Yeah, dude. I'm like a
You
customize
want,
a
like-
character. Just
yeah,
like
dude,
take
it's
that bar
crazy.
all the way up. Yeah, dude. I like taking things to the extremes. I have addiction issues.
You don't even sort lines, dude. Shut up.
Not with you, right?
It's a powder. It's not a problem.
Unless you're
Those
injecting it
powder.
into your body, it's
Or
not a
heating
problem.
it up on a spoon.
You're just being annoying about
or
it.
using a glass pipe only. Then it's a problem.
Yeah,
but
it's
if not,
not a
who
problem.
cares? You're cool.
If you're not a bitch, it's not a problem. Just quit acting like a bitch.
If you can drive between the lines, it's not a fucking problem.
Yeah, dude. If you haven't gotten pulled over by now, you're fine. Have you gotten a DUI?
Not in my life. Have you? I think you have to be retarded to get a DUI.
No, I've never gotten a DUI. Although every single time that I have been pulled over, I do qualify for DUI. But it's never even been brought up, not even one time. You'd be lying if you said whenever you get pulled over, you don't qualify for DUI either.
Dude, they just think you're sick.
They just think this guy's dumb as fuck. Even if I go, officer, I'm high, they go, don't tell me that. I don't want to have to call anyone.
Hi, officer. How are you?
Officer, I'm high. I mean,
No,
hi,
you just
officer.
have to act really scared of me. Like, oh, okay. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
As
I'm
soon as you get
special.
pulled over, slam on your brakes, roll your window down, and put your hands on the outside. And you go, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. And you go, I was just letting you know that you drove off with the gas hose in your car still. You're going to have to take that back to see it. She goes, shut the fuck up, pig. Black Lives Matter.
That's something that happened to my sister. She would do that shit.
She got pulled over and just screaming Black Lives Matter at the cop.
No, but she snatched a few gas handles.
She actually like stole them or just drove off with them.
Obviously drove off with them. What purpose does she have for these?
Dude, I don't know, dude.
I don't think she
Your
does hard
sister's a
drugs.
maniac.
Dude.
Your sister's a maniac, dude. She's probably doing crazy shit with that.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do with
There's
gas.
there's a kid in my grade who came to high school, like pulled up to school with a fucking gas hose in their car. And everyone knew he was retarded to begin with. If anyone did it, it would have been this kid, and it fucking happened to him.
At least she was sober.
I don't know. The teachers asked him where they needed to take the hose back, and he said, I don't remember. Because he didn't remember if he got gas that morning or the night before. So there's a chance that he got gas the night before. Here. Yeah, it was some fucking weird kid in my grade. So there was a chance that he got gas the night before, ripped the pump out of the hose out of the pump, like let's say on Thursday night, drove home,
That's king shit.
got
dude.
out of his car,
You have to honor that.
went to bed, woke up, got back into his car, didn't see the hose again, drove all the way to school, and that's when people were like, you know you have a hose sticking out of your car,
How do you
right?
not remember if you got gas that morning?
I don't know, dude. He ripped the fucking hose out of the pump, dude.
My
He's clearly
sister's
not
done
that smart.
multiple times.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
Why is your sister doing shit like that? I mean, it's cool, and
I
it's
think she's
like
collecting
a fun thing to do. Yeah, that's what I think, too. I'm sure you can scrap those for like $40 a pop.
Maybe $40.
$40
Isn't it just rubber.
And then, I don't know. No, the whole, like, the
rubber.
metal handle parts. It's like you feel the metal, dude. $40. You know how much heroin you can buy for $40?
We don't need to give him ideas.
You can buy so much heroin for $40. Just drive off with that gas pump. Fuck them. Fuck sheets.
Not that much pot for $40. Like,
You can't get
a night's worth of pot for $40.
Yeah,
It's bullshit.
it is bullshit, dude. Weed prices need to come down.
Yeah, dude. I thought we were growing more of it.
We are.
What
I don't
the
know
fuck?
if we're gonna like if it's gonna be more gay to buy weed in Ohio now, or if it's gonna be better. But I haven't actually been to a dispensary in a minute.
They're getting better.
Yeah.
One by me, dude. I have like 3 by my house. I don't live in the city anymore.
Where you live? What's your
Suburb
address?
of a city.
What's your address?
It's by a Kroger in blah blah, Ohio.
Oh.
Behind.
Dox him. Execute. Rip his dad's head off.
Dude,
Kill his
try
mom.
it.
Kill his mom. Don't kill his
Dude,
mom.
you
Kill
kill
his
my
dad.
mom.
Kill his dad though.
Everyone's dying.
Bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba
Kill
da
my
da da
mom,
da.
make
Oh
me a
my
monster.
God!
I will go bananas.
Mike, if you do
I'll
hurt Michael's
John
family,
Wick
he
you.
will hunt you down, and it'll be in a bad way. He'll get his fucking hands on you.
Get my paws on you. What time we at, bitch? He responds to bitch.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Why are there mushrooms all over your place, dude?
What?
The mushrooms don't annoy you a little bit.
What mushrooms? What are you talking about?
You don't see that white mushroom with the red spot on top?
Oh, dude, there's so much shit in here. I just learned to ignore it. I'm not really.
It's a
I don't
lot.
really look at things like when I'm looking at shit. I'm not really focusing in on anything. I have lizard vision.
Oh, yeah, you shut your brain. I forgot. Caleb has the ability to just shut his brain off.
Yep.
He has.
I seriously can. I can just very quickly enter like low power mode where it's just
What's your social security number, guys?
like on the phone. Oh my god, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. It is what it is, though. If you tell someone your social security number over the phone, that's just your business, and now it's, I guess, theirs, too.
You should ask.
But just so you know, you're legally protected because it's illegal to do anything against the law.
On your last day, you should ask them for permission to use their card recreationally.
Be like, I didn't scam you this entire
Do
time.
they return the
The
do
least...
they record the calls?
Fuck, hope not.
Damn, I wish they did. So then,
Dude,
if you could
fuck
get them
you.
to say that you could use their card recreationally, you'd have a court case.
Well, that actually happens. Sometimes when you get called, they'll say, we're calling from a recorded line. I hang those fuckers up.
Because you have to say a bad word.
No, because I don't want to be on the phone saying something incorrect. Because that happened to Big A, and it was a big deal. And our doctors had to write off a bunch of work.
Did he get punished?
Yeah, they grabbed his dick and jerked him off really hard, not nice.
Damn, not nice. Damn.
Yeah, but he likes it.
Did he have to go to the hospital the next day?
He wasn't at work on Friday. We literally were talking shit about him the entire
Dude,
day.
he loves you. He's probably going to do something for you on Friday.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't give a fuck, dude. Fuck that. That's so weird.
I didn't know he was obsessed with you, dude.
It's weird. It's really bad. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, and it's sad, too. It's like, I saw this meme, I screenshot it so I could show you, and it's like, I've never once thought of you outside of work, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You think you had him alive?
Well, here's the thing.
Do you say mess up shit to him?
Dude, I tell him to tell his wife, I tell him to man up and tell his wife, shut up. And he looks at me like I'm speaking Spanish. He's like, what? He gets constantly dommed by his wife, and I have no time for it.
By everyone too. You and BK love each other.
Listen, I work with women, and I'll say this in front of them. I say, dude, tell your wife no, or tell her to shut up. I'm like, tell her, say, this is what we're doing.
She ain't listening back.
And if she doesn't do it, then she doesn't do it. And the women at work agree with me. They go, he's right.
Say,
Because-
honey, we are driving 2 hours to take a picture with this goddamn street sign.
We're taking
I'm
a picture.
taking a stand here.
Listen, bitch, shut up. Either get in the car or don't. I'm going. So if you want to spend time with me on our day off that we planned 6 months in advance.
I'm going to take a picture for Caleb.
Oh my god, I hate them. I don't respect it at all.
Imagine if that's why their marriage falls apart. Is because they got into a fight. We've been driving 2 hours to take a picture at the street sign for you.
Well, it wouldn't be my fault at that point. If a 2-hour drive is what's going to break up a couple for a picture for a coworker, that's on them. That's like...
That's psychotic that he did that.
Yeah. No, it's even... You want to hear something else that's weird, dude?
Yes, please.
And this makes me so unbelievably angry. Okay, so he'll just show up randomly early to work. Like, sometimes it'll be 10 minutes. Sometimes it's like 25 minutes early. And it's like no one understood why. And it didn't seem like...
He got into a fight with his bitch wife, dude. What do you mean?
No, listen, so... They leave for work roughly at the same time or whatever. Like, they're supposed to leave for work roughly at the same time.
Okay.
Whenever she leaves for work is when he leaves too.
No matter what?
No matter what.
She doesn't trust him alone at the house?
I'm not sure if that's what it is. When he was telling me this, it was last week, like Wednesday or Thursday. He was telling me this because I was like, Amanda was like, well, why were you here so early, Kyle? Or shit, big A.
Dumbass.
And he was saying, fuck, what was he saying? He was like, my wife restricted for some audiences. That's fine. Who cares?
It always is, bitch.
He was saying that his wife had to go into work early that day. And that's when I was like, wait, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, I just like usually leave whenever my wife leaves for work and I just get here, a little early or whatever the case is. And I asked him, I looked him dead in the eyes. He's 35 years old. And I said, do you not have a house key?
Is he really 35?
Dude, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. This is the fucking kicker of this whole thing is he's in his mid-30s.
All right, did he have a house key?
Yeah, he gave me a real fucked up look and said, yeah, I have a house key. And I was like, okay, so why? What's the problem?
What did he say?
He just goes, I just leave whenever she leaves. Like, he's so autistic, he doesn't understand that that's fucking weird. He's like, I just leave. We both leave the house. We have to leave the house at the same time. It's like, why?
Does he like trains?
I think so.
Nice.
This is also how autistic he is. Whenever he needs gas,
Fuck.
he waits until after work to get it so he can go to Sheets and they just eat Sheets for dinner.
Like
You
a
got-
lot of sheets?
No, and which is like not even that much food. Like you have to order a lot to like be full.
Isn't he a big guy?
No, not really. He's very scrawny.
Oh, I thought he was a giant, man.
No, he's scrawny. He's like 5'7", scrawny.
Oh, he's like you.
But he does. No, I'm 5'11" and I'm fucking fat now, dude.
You're not fat.
I went to my parents' house for dinner and my grandma was walking by me and she grabbed my stomach and said, "Are you getting fat again?"
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I looked at her. I said, I grabbed my stomach. I go, I don't fucking know if I am. Turns out I am. I gained 9 pounds.
You said, my friend's right about you. You are going to LA getting piped out.
You're going to LA to get piped out by bikers. Meth head bitch.
You should have said, dude, you should call your grandma.
No, dude,
bitch.
I've been telling people at work, like the amount of bullshit I can keep up with from Big A is so short now. There'll be like times where he'll say something to me. I'll look at him and go like this. Look at me. Look at me. Pretend you're Big A. Say something.
Hey, Caleb, how was your day yesterday? Hey, Caleb. Do you want to sexually pleasure my wife while I watch?
Like, sure. Bring her here. I'm not going out of my way to pipe your wife, dude.
Dude, you'd go out of your way to pipe Big A's wife. Don't lie.
It's not happening. I don't know.
Never mind.
What? No, say it. Say it.
What if you could hit her?
I can like punch her and shit.
Yeah, as hard as you want.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're saying something interesting. I didn't know I could hit women in
You
this.
get to tie Big A to a chair and just hate fucking his wife.
Oh my god! If I got to tie Big A to a
You
chair,
don't have
I'm taking a couple swings
the
at him
wife's
too.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can do that too, buddy. That's
Yeah.
acceptable. But yeah, that's the scenario. Are you willing to drive for that? Big A lives like 3 hours from work, I bet. Big A travels for work.
He does. He doesn't live that far, but it's not super close.
His wife lives 5 minutes from work, and Big A lives 3 hours.
Yeah, he lives.
That's nice.
She has a weird job too. I can't talk about it on here. Signed an NDA.
What? You signed an NDA, dude? You've
No,
never
I'm
signed an
fucking
NDA.
kidding, dude. Jesus
Caleb
Christ.
did
Here's
sign-
Big Mama, guys. She's a camera hog.
Caleb did sign an NDA when he had sex with Donald Trump. Oh, fuck.
You have to, dude.
Kidding. Caleb didn't have. Hey, Big Cat.
I'm going to have to sign an NDA when I pipe Big A's wife.
Where were you, Big Cat? No, you wouldn't. Even if you did, you'd share for the love of the pod, dude. Shut up.
Oh, yeah. I would
You'd
tell you
come
guys.
in, you'd be smiling, you'd be like, hey, guys, guess what?
Well,
Finally
that's
did it."
part of, like, being, like, a cuck is, like,
Being
legally
publicly
speaking, none of your, contractual obligations actually are true because you're a cuck. You can say anything. Be like, I actually think you're basically an outlaw. Like, you live outside of the law. Like, you're so low on the totem pole as a man. If you get assaulted, no, the police are going to show up? Fucking pussy. What kind of man calls the police?
Most men.
I think most men call the police instead of just fucking piecing people up with guns.
Yeah, you
know what's really fucking pissing me off, dude? You know what's really pissing me off?
What?
These faggots on Reddit.
Whoa, hard F. Why? What are they talking about?
They're just
saying
here. Let's
Black
see
Lives
what
matters.
Oh, we're 30 minutes and that's
They're
fine.
saying Black Lives Matter.
Not saying Black Lives Matter, no. But what they are saying, they'll post shit on the all of the posts online. It's like people who you see a post and you agree with like the top comment, and it's like we need to fucking. It'll be like some bullshit where it's like Trump gives a bunch of money to like Palantir or whatever. What are you talking about? It's
we can't talk about doing something the politicians.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
But then the top comment, like you go in your mind, you're like, yeah, we need like they're talking about like ICE agents raiding schools or whatever. You think the top comment would be like something like, I'm gonna express my Second Amendment right and protect my neighborhood. But it's all people be like, we need to upvote this picture so whenever people Google Donald Trump, it shows a picture of him like this. And it's like, you guys are
gay. That's
you guys
surprisingly gay.
are the biggest group of pushover pussies I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Stand the fuck up.
Hit the gym, faggot.
Seriously, quit, get the fuck off. This is why I wake up and I argue with people. I call them fucking names online because you guys are fucking losers. I swear to God, if I sat across from you at a table, I would not be able to tell that you're actually a fucking man.
Caleb would kiss you on your mouth.
Oh my God, it's like it's
gift,
upsetting.
Dude. That's crazy.
It bothers the hell out of me.
Why does it bother you so much?
Because these people are acting like they're fucking powerless, or they think that these fucking people who are in power, it's like, wow, your comment on fucking Reddit got 100 upvotes. You're changing something. You're doing fucking nothing.
12 upvotes and that guy shot people. That's a lot of upvotes.
Dude, no, it's not.
He could have shot like 80. He would have shot like 80 people for that many upvotes, dude. That's
Michael,
crazy.
I'm sorry to break it to you. He's gonna kill those people anyways. Okay, the upvotes were fucking meaningless. It didn't mean a damn thing now. He's gonna do it anyways.
That dude killed 6 people for 15 upvotes.
That's pretty good. Did anyone
said-
catch any strays, or was it just
for sure. He commented. He posted the link to the article and he put, "These pussy at this gang tried to hide behind women and children and shit."
He's like, I shot through him. I don't give a fuck.
did.
I shot that woman right in her fucking heart. I shot that kid in his head. Who gives a shit? This is op land.
Upvotes. Zoo York, dude. It's Zoo York.
Was it in New York?
It was in the Bronx.
Oh, I thought this was Chirac activity.
No, it was Broncanistan, I think. That's what
Broncanistan.
they called the subreddit. It no longer exists. You can't find it.
Same with Chirac. I saw some of the most brutal shootings there. Like just people standing in a convenience store.
You find them on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe I should. I should get back into seeing people like gang violence. I miss it.
It's scary.
I know.
It is scary. That could happen at any time.
Nothing like you start watching it and just something happens that makes your heart just like like
Fuck
start
this
picking
black
up.
guy. Fuck this black guy.
Or you
That's
see
what happens.
you see someone entering a convenience store. It's like the clip. There's like 30 seconds. The clip's like 2 minutes long, and you're already 30 seconds in the clip. Nothing's happened, and then you see 2 guys walk into the convenience store. You go, oh, this is where the clip should have started. And then it's just go. They just shoot one guy, and he starts like dancing and spazzing, and then he gets really tired.
Dude, one day at a
Really
a
tired.
gas station after work, I get off at 11 p.m. I'm going to this gas station.
Yeah.
I get there, I'm in line, and this kid or this teenager, probably like 5'6", 5'7", comes in, and the cashier goes, "Nope, You steal. You're not allowed in my store. We have you on camera stealing. He's like, fuck you. He keeps walking. She's like,
Swag.
I'm serious. Get out of my store. I will call the police. He shows her his gun. And then she's like, the police are right there, you dumb fuck. Because they were parked in the parking lot. So he ran. This 5'7" black kid got in a verbal altercation with a 5'8" white woman, and the police came because they were in the parking lot already. This dude drove past the police to come steal from a place that he already stole from.
I saw a video of a dude with an assault rifle going into a convenience store, and it was like this dude who should have been retired. He's like 65, working behind the counter, sees this guy, walks in, doesn't even hesitate, pulls out a shotgun and immediately points it at him, recognizes he has a gun. Dude, the guy who's walking in to rob the place turns as the guy shoots, and his arm just goes like this.
Yep.
Just drops.
Makes sense.
And he runs out and he goes, he shot my fucking arm off. He shot my fucking arm off. And then they scramble into a fucking Audi and dip.
Did he have an arm?
It was still in the sleeve, but I'm sure it was like
Fuck.
dangling. Yeah, you could see when it was moving too. It was moving very unnaturally. It was like you know, like you go into a deli, like salami's hanging. Looked like that.
Did you know that like global leaders, their security guards do the fake arm thing?
What fake arm thing?
So they always
have
always
fake
seen with
arms?
their hands together. Yeah, one of the arms is fake, and they have a gun underneath their coats pointed at who's over there. It's crazy. You can see it. If you look at clips, you can fucking see them having fake hands, and you can see the bulge of the gun at like the belly button line.
They have the fake
It's
hands.
the
They're
craziest
They're
shit.
crossed like this, and then just a hand comes up from the sleeve and like rubs their
Yeah,
nose
it's
and
just
goes
like
back.
from there. It's like that. And their coats just at their belly button. You see this, and their hands over like this with a fake
Just
hand.
poking out.
Yeah, it's
And like,
crazy.
I will shoot you.
And Kennedy got shot. How did Kennedy get shot with this? That technology. We had fake arm tech.
That's the thing that annoys me the most about conspiracy theories is it makes dumb people think that they're smart. And then they have the audacity to come up and talk to you about shit they have
The
no
moon
right talking to
landing
you
was
about.
Fake. Shut up. The moon landing was fake.
Yeah, the moon landing's fake. The world is flat. Your life is this. It's because you fucking work at Panera. This is why you believe this shit. If you made six figures, you wouldn't believe any of this shit's true. You're a loser.
Dude, I don't touch people that work at fast food restaurants.
You know how it is.
Crazy.
Sometimes, we all end up there.
Especially lifers. Lifers are at a fast food restaurant, like a pizza place, or even a Chipotle or McDonald's. They're fucking bananas. They're wild people.
If that was your life, if you could stare down the barrel and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be slinging dough for 40 years and I'm not gonna own the shop. I'm just
who
a driver.
gives a fuck? They don't care if you go to prison.
It's suicide time.
They'll hire you outside of prison. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Go to prison for
Those actually, if you think about it, they probably have the most freedom because they're truly playing GTA. At any moment,
they'll
they could
get their job back. It
they
doesn't
could,
matter.
Yeah, they could hit a lick, be like, oh, that's gonna be 6 months in the hole.
I'll get do.
I almost robbed that
minimum
bank.
wage work after this until I kill somebody again.
It kind of annoys me that you get the same amount of time, or you get way more time if you're a very successful criminal. Should be the opposite.
Yeah, I killed 32 people.
It's
I
like-
should get like a year.
Well, it's not necessarily that. Maybe they can work for the government.
They definitely do.
Well, that's good. We need those people
I
in
wonder
there.
how many serial killers, dude. Supposedly, there's 19 bodies in that one lake in Houston, and the police refuse to say that it's a serial killer.
I
They
saw-
keep saying it's suicides and drug overdoses, dude. What?
Well, maybe that is what it is. It's like you see some junkie on the side of the road and being like, "Fuck, just toss him in the fucking pond." Fuck
Or
that.
It's just Tom Segura.
He's just murking people.
Tom Segura's a American
Isn't there
man.
a bar right outside of it?
Yeah, and it's all men that are dying. There's no women getting.
I don't think women would go outside to go piss.
Exactly, they're getting killed, dude.
It's probably guys dropping. It's probably the common denominator between all these men. It's not their sexuality. It's the fact that they pull their pants and underwear down to their ankles every time they piss.
I understand.
Because they're they're pissing into a lake. They fall and they're basically have bound their legs like fucking mermaids.
Dude, they're getting killed. They're not getting. They're not. Doing
The bodies that are coming out.
That's the least
Are there
honorable way to die, dude. Is to die pissing in a lake with your pants between your ankles and you can't get out. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's the least honorable way to die, dude.
Yeah,
you
you don't-
found it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's insane.
Yeah, and that's what's happening to these guys. They're getting pissed drunk, trying to piss into the pond, falling in. They've accidentally tied themselves up.
Imagine being associated with dying in a lake called Lady Bird Lake. That's like the gayest
They're
thing
going
for
to
a
change it
lake.
to Gay Guy Dead Lake.
Probably. That's
Dead Gay Guy Lake.
Memorial Dead Gay Guy Lake.
And gay guys, now for pride, they go in there and they fuck in the lake in remembrance. They're stepping on the skulls of
ghost
gay
comes
men in
back.
there.
Dude.
Get better leverage so they can fuck.
How many serial killers do you think the government doesn't tell us about and they just hire them to go fuck shit up for us in other countries? Do you think that happens yet?
What an interesting reality
I bet
to be
it
in.
has.
Just killing like 14 people in the month, being like, dude, I'm the best at this. And then you get surrounded by like 6 black SUVs. You're pulling out of like your job at like the slaughter plant or whatever. And you're, oh, this is it. They've definitely found me for all of the people that I've been killing. And they go, you're so good at it. You're working for us. And you go, I thought I was going to get executed on the spot. I didn't know I was going to get a fucking promotion in life.
It's
You
not
get to
a
go
promotion,
slaughter people
dude.
out in the Middle East.
That's
or
not a
wherever.
promotion for most people.
For those people, it's a promotion.
Probably.
Yeah, they're just Dexter, not smart enough to get on the force and
No,
hide
Dexter
in plain
was
sight.
smart enough. He just couldn't pass the psych test.
Well, no, he works. He's the blood forensics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Can't
smart.
arrest you.
It's all smart. People, I was thinking about that too. Actually, killing someone, like, I think I would really only have a problem with it if there was no laws. I would be fine. I'd be able to sleep. I wouldn't be really too worried about it. But
That's
if
a crazy thing to say.
because of the laws, that's what scares me into not doing it.
Well, at least you have some moral compass. Out of fear, not the best motivator to be moral, but you do have a moral compass.
And that
Congratulations.
is all religion. It's follow this or you're going to burn for eternity. That's fear.
Yeah, but it's also just, I feel like being a good person. I'm not going to fucking shoot this old woman in the face.
well, I wouldn't do it in most situations, but if my back was against one, I did have to kill someone.
In this scenario, you're a darker skinned individual and it's like 2020 New York and Asian
Fucking-
ladies walking in front of you. What are you going to do?
My life right now, say konnichiwa and walk past
You
her.
go, Konnichiwa, bop!
You scared Big Mama. I'm not punching Asian people in the back of the head, dude, because what comes around goes around. I'm going to get punched in my head because I'm Asian. I'm not having that. But if I'm in New York, I'm
Caleb,
learning.
if I heard
I'm
that you
learning
got
just
punched
enough
in the back of the
Spanish.
head because you're Asian, I'd beat him up for you.
If I'm going to New York and that was happening, I'm learning just enough Spanish for people to think I'm Mexican.
Dude, just tell them your last name. They'll be like, that's either Mexican, that's not Asian, so you
This
must be Mexican.
Stupid, dumb bullshit.
Dude, if you told them your last name and they're like, oh, he's not white, he's not black. He could either
Careful.
be Hispanic or Chinese. Sorry, not Chinese, Asian. Asian?
That's how racist Michael
Asian.
is.
Asian.
China is just Asia.
Well, China's where the virus came from. So honestly.
Dude, everything comes from fucking China.
Yeah, it's annoying as all hell.
These cocksuckers
Except
giving
for the
us
weird porn that
viruses.
comes from Japan.
Now I can't hit most vapes. Most vapes taste like COVID to me. China took away most vapes.
Two Chinas got arrested. Sorry, 2 Chinese internationals got arrested coming into the country with
Two
a new
China,
strand of
man.
COVID. Did
When
you
was
see
this?
that? Like this week.
They have a new strand of COVID coming
Yeah, the
in.
Chinese are trying to sneak in bioweapons with a new strand of COVID.
When are we gonna hit them with a fucking
Dude,
serious bomb?
You need to do fire tornadoes all over the place, bro.
We do. We need to clean that shit up. We need to go to Midget Valley. We need to camp out there.
Hey, we don't need to bring Midget Valley into this, dude. That's heaven on earth, dude. This could be.
They're getting involved, whether they like it or not. They're gonna be captured, and they're gonna be forced to load artillery shells into the fucking guns. They're just working. Little people can work. They don't have to sleep.
They do have to.
They're like
work.
horses. They only sleep like 4 hours a day, and they can sleep standing up.
I've heard they sleep 16 hours a day, dude.
What are little people cats?
Basically, is what I've heard.
Well, they can sleep standing up. So if you put sunnies on them and a hat, you can keep them standing outside like they're on guard and patrol. You can psych people out.
I heard little people sleep a shit ton, dude.
They have 1,000 little people on standby. They're all just staring at us. You
This
didn't know
has
this, but they're just asleep.
This has been. We didn't say that. I believe it's time.
Is it? Yeah, it's close enough.
Fucking knew it, bitch.
All right. Peace out, y'all.